we forked off and did about 30 games of a game we called Demon Watch, which was following the Wrath of the No, the one about the World Wound. We used one of the adventure paths as sort of a backstory to that. Also a mythic game. The two campaigns are related. After about 30 games of that one, we switched to... What came after that? Oh, we did the first season of Dread and Circus, which is a gladiatorial management meets D&D game that we're running. We're on the second season of that. We did a 12-game Pathfinder playtest campaign where we played at like we play with those characters. Pathfinder playtest we felt needed a bit more work. We then retrofitted those second E characters back to first E, and now they've appeared in our season 2 of Dread and Circus. So yeah, and then I've got a second group that recently started up. We've got a campaign, also Pathfinder, called Titan's Gift, and we're on game, I think, 10. We usually play on Tuesdays and Saturdays, but it's kind of whenever the guys can make it. So a lot of our past episodes are on YouTube. Nightbot will throw up a message about where to go to find us. I think there are links in the info panels as well. So yeah, feel free to ask us questions about those games, or tell us about the game that you're playing. Oh, it's too bad that he killed you off. Mind you, the first D&D session I ever played in, this was like I don't know, 6, and we had my friend and I, Joe, had bugged his older brother Mark to play, and he was about 4 years older than us, so he was playing with his friends, and we snuck into his room and looked at all the books, and were fascinated by it. So we bugged him, and we ended up creating characters. Of course, we created them all wrong, and he didn't really care. And my wizard, I don't remember what his name was, but my wizard, in his first encounter, was sneaking through a city that was just a bunch of ruins. He found an amulet, and then the DM asked, well, what are you doing with the amulet? I'm like, I'm going to put it on. I put it on, it cursed me, it turned me into a werewolf, and then my character ran off, and he basically told me my character's now a werewolf and took the character sheet away. But too late. Too late, I was hooked. It was like, that was the coolest thing ever. Let's do it again. And that kind of started Dungeons and Dragons for Marty. I still have the first D20 I rolled. Years later, my buddy, Joe, who I played games with kind of into high school, into college a little bit with him. And for some reason he was moving, and he left his dice over at my place. He's like, I just keep them. I'm like, seriously? The first D20 we ever rolled, you're giving it to me? He said, yes. So that D20 is in a little box on the shelf behind me. And it's just started this whole lifelong love of role-playing games and D&D. I play every Saturday. So when I moved to Seattle from Canada about 10 years ago, all of my players were back in Ontario, and we were like, how are we going to keep on playing? So we have basically run for the last 10 years an 8-hour conference call every Saturday to play Dungeons and Dragons. And then about a year and a half ago, we decided, hey, why not stream this on Twitch? So we cleaned up our language a little bit, and then decided that we were going to stream and share the things that we do. So don't let your death of your first character dissuade you.
That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
All right, so I'm going to send out 2 groups.
Lady Aldori, most of those who are to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition. I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you.
Which of the two teams would you prefer to?
Come on, choose us, Valerie, choose us.
If Tartuccio allows.
No!
Forgive me, but I don't appreciate your willfulness.
No!
And I like our leader. What wisdom
Oh, we're stuck with Harem, no.
rules in the face of oblivion.
I almost want to restart, but we have to redo that battle.
With her team.
Fuck. Alright, fine. We'll take Harem.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to.
Oh, we're gonna have those bandit encounters and. Oh, we wanted
Right,
Tank
we have
Lady.
2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navacta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will.
Does that
provide
mean we
you
can
all
get
the
Valerie
help you
later?
need. You will take your team to Oleg Leviton's trading post.
I think we
He's been
can.
complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution.
Yeah, sure, we'll just prove you wrong.
While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The royal house of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless.
Alright, timed quest.
And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Alright, I want to create those other mercenaries. Oops.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
Oh, we all leveled. Alright, we wanted Arcane Trickster, which requires mobility and second level spells. Let's do the second level of Alchemist now. We need either Boon Companion or Accomplished Sneak Attacker. I'm just gonna quickly check the build that we wanted. Accomplished Sneak Attacker. And we're going to take Cognatogen so that we can boost our Charisma, which will then increase our saves. So that will be that. All these spells are kind of worthless. Okay, before I forget, we're going to actually prepare our spells. Shield for days. It's just a bunch of shield spells. Alright, Harem. You better not fail us, man. We gotta get through one encounter with, or 2 encounters with you. No, 3. Yeah, we're gonna go alchemist, we went alchemist, vivisectionist, sorcerer in order to get arcane trickster, so that we can get sneak attacks basically with our cantrips. That's kind of the plan. All right, 2nd level cleric was really boring. Let's reconfigure the spells. Bane, I usually never cast. Let's do Prot from alignment and stunning barrier. Maybe a remove fear, although there's no casters. Okay, that's good. And then Lindsay will be a bard. I'm a bard. She fights with a crossbow. Let's do point blank shot. A dragon disciple. Yeah, I kind of I haven't actually done one of the builds. The ones that I've seen on the forums online don't go all 10 levels with dragon disciple, and then they end up mixing it with scaled fist monk. And maybe I forget which kind of, basically you're trying to overload one ability score, so it sounds like charisma. And then maybe the eldritch something of magus might be a way to, might be a good base. So eldritch the eldritch magus, I forget what they're called, mixed with scaled fist monk, and then mixed with dragon disciple. I've seen that build on, at least on paper. I haven't played through it though. And then choose something either gold or red dragon to get the fire resistance, obviously. All right, so Lindsay, I think we want sleep as a spell. Yeah, that will help. All right, and Amiri, I kind of like multi-classing Amiri into two-handed fighter. I don't know if we do that now. What barbarians? They get a rage power and uncanny dodge. Versus heavy armor. Now let's go for the hit points. Nature, perception. And then lethal stance does more. Better to hit. Bro. Right, first level spells. And let's go fight some random encounters. Bro. Huh. Oh, we haven't rested yet. Oops. Holy crap. Stupid thylacines. Aren't you supposed to be extinct? Wow. Are we raging? Oh, Miri's down? Really? Did we just get beat up by these stupid... No! No! We're gonna have to scum save this. Oh. Oh, this is painful and slightly embarrassing. Holy crap. The wand of magic missile saved us. Oh, so hurt. And we failed our knowledge nature check to skin them. Lindsay, why are you dancing? Why are you dancing? This is not a dancing moment, Lindsay. Not a dancing moment. Oh, where's the exit? Yeah, we definitely need to rest. We haven't cheated with the NPC stats yet. We can do that. We might have to. Oh, look at how hurt we are. Oh, can we get to Oleg's? Can we get to Oleg's with no more? Come on, we can almost do it. There it is. Now we're not going to go in, we're going to rest. Let's manage this bullshit. Alright, 6 for hunting. Oh, I really wanted to sharpen. But I guess we need a hunter. Cooking? You're going to cook? -9 camp camouflage, so I guess Dahlia does that. Oh, what is Harsk's? Blend into the night. Nah, we'll just have him on watch. We ate a shitty meal. Who was in charge? Lindsay! You're cute, but your cooking sucks. Oh, we're gonna be able to do the bandit encounter on kind of attacked by Beholder. You know what? I actually don't think that Pathfinder has the rights to Beholder. Beholder's one of those monsters that is D&D or like Dungeons and Dragons Wizards of the Coast IP, and Beholder, Mind Flayer. There are a few others that they just don't let happen. But yeah, it would be funny. It's like, what the fuck? Alright, there's a bound-in encounter. Hopefully we're strong enough to do that. We're down a little bit of HP. I won't rest again. But I will save. Damn bandits. My luck stat is down? Oh, no. Let's do our buffing, though. Mage armor on Mage. Mage armor on Kitty. And we will cast a shield spell. Alright. So at least if they bust through the front line, we're good. Harsk, do you have anything to add? A bless spell? Sure.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Lindsay will do a Bard Song Blast. And Amiri, we will rage when you're in melee. Cool. Kenny, how's it going? Why are we moving so slow? Why is the party moving slow? Oh, maybe we're... Save yourselves, fools! Yeah, there goes Bakken. Look at these assholes. Now, which group you're talking about? Bandits or us? A little bit of both. In the name of the Stag Lord, the lawful authority of the Stolen Lands, we demand this week's tax and some beer. I don't know why that bandit sounded so annoying. Duh. And where's that pretty wife of yours, Oleg? She should serve us dinner. Quiet down, dimwit. Oleg, we're just here for the Stag Lord's tax. Hand over the money, and we'll be on our way. You don't want to drink some of my blood, too? I'm sick of you. You're like locusts. You think you control everything around here just because you put up with your painted rag of yours. You come here, squeeze us dry, and come... Oleg, a large man with a rough face, stops talking when he notices you. Ah, you must be guests from Restov. My task is clear. My task is to clear the land of bandits. I'll start right now. Retreat! We're too few for a fight. Let's call for help from the camp. No way. Just means we can rob a few idiots instead of just one. To arms, everyone! Alright, as we all stand there. It's interesting that, I guess it's a... Alright, eating, sketching, writing, watching. Though not always in that order. Yeah, eating and sketching is probably hard to do. Just turkey grease stains everywhere. Okay, Amiri, why is your sword not out? Rage. Rage already. Let's get that guy. Harsk, you're just gonna wander in there and also get that guy. Smilodon, let's have you charge that Bandito. Lindsay, you're gonna cast Sleep. And Dahlia, you are going to just use an Acid Splash. Because you've got the sneaks. Oh! She's just so squishy. She gets hit so easily.
This won't kill me.
I'm leading you out of our story.
Harsk. Yeah, okay. Harem Harsk. Okay, so there is a iconic Pathfinder character called Harsk, and his picture looks so much like Harem. Yeah. Actually, it's not Pathfinder. It is it was D&D 3rd Ed that came up with the iconics. And Harsk was the ranger iconic dwarf. And the two of them look almost exactly like. They're different characters. Like, this one's a crazy doom prophet of Grotius, or Grotus, or whatever you want to call him. But yeah, I have made that mistake, and that's why. Alright, Oleg. We're here to save you, bud.
Take that, you scoundrels. But now, the girl got away, plague on her. She certainly complained to Staglord. They came before to collect taxes, but this time they'll come to punish treason. Now what are we to do? If only I could send Svetlana somewhere safe and show those rats what's what. Dove, why are you here? I told you to stay hidden.
It's all over. I saw it. I just needed to be sure that you were all right. My name is Svetlana. I'm sorry your arrival to our trading post turned out to be so unwelcoming. Tell me more about yourselves.
Sure there's more important things to discuss? Well, alright. We're just honest folk who came here from Restov, fixed up the old fort to house travelers and give merchants a place to trade with the locals. We deal with the occasional huntsman in the area. What does any of this matter? When those bandits come back, they'll either drain us dry or kill us.
I saw someone run out of the trading post. Do you know who it was?
That must be Bakken. He sells potions. He lives out of the forest like a hermit, but he comes here every day.
He just hangs out with Oleg. He's a creepy old man with the potions.
He knows every tree and bush in the area and how they can help you. Staglord's gang wants him to work for them. He lacks the courage to fight those bandits, but he won't just walk away from us. He has a good heart, even though he grumbles a lot, especially recently.
I'd like to see your goods.
Don't know what good trading will serve if those bloodsuckers come back and take everything, but alright, have a look.
It's because we're walking around with a gazillion pounds of gear. Let's start selling said gear. Bring, bring, bring. We will keep the composite bow. We will keep the ever-burning torches. Fauchard. Great axe will sell. Sell. All the rest is crap. We'll keep a tower shield, because I think when we create our mercenary, we'll need it. I should have looked at everyone's armor first. Damn it. I'm going to cast that. Alright. Carved beads. Carved figurine. Carved urn. A citrine. I wish there was a filter that just filtered out the merchant items. Sell the decorated scabbard. Yep. Some incense. Sure. Old maps of Avestan, which is the name of the continent in Galarian. Piranha! Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. And we will deal that. There's going to be a bunch of us. We might as well just buy the things that we need. Ooh, why is that screwing up? A bug, perhaps? Given that we hacks our way into some money, we're gonna just buy a bunch of the stuff that is useful. All right. Let's check harem. Chainmail, he can probably wear something heavier. He can wear banded. Amiri has currently got hide armor. Let's stick breastplate on her. There's an offer button that gives all the junk in the offer window. Okay, you'll have to show me where that is next time I'm there. Braciers of armor should go on our sorceress. And +1. Oh, Amiri needs AC, like something fierce. And then the reach meta magic rod will give to our mercenary when we create it. Composite longbow can wait. All right. Oh, one of us is fatigued. That's why we're moving slow. Okay. Let's spill tar around the front. Come on, you can load. You can do it. Let's loot these boxes. Yeah, about halfway into the game, or maybe about 2/3 the way in, you become a monarch. Early on, you'll be a baron or a baroness. You're the warrior hero king of legend, you know, where you need to roll up your sleeves and. When we played through the module series, like actual Pathfinder pen and paper, we did find that there was this really weird feeling about sending your most important person out to go deal with bandits and like dig through dungeons and traps, and the first baron of that barony died fighting basically the enemy Vorticai. Vorticai in this one? Yeah, Vorticai. He died in Vorticai's dungeon. And then everyone went, yeah, maybe sending our regent or our monarch out to go and, you know, dig through ancient dungeons isn't the right idea. At that point in the campaign, we then kind of created two characters each. One was our ruler character, and the other one was the adventuring character, and that seemed to make much more sense. While we're cheating today, we already gave ourselves a lot of gold. What we're going to do right after this encounter is create a party of adventurers, and then all the other people who are ruling the kingdom effectively stay behind. All right. I forget. Is there a rest? I can't rest here, can I? Because we're waiting for the bandits. Can I rest? This is that. Let's. You cannot rest here. All right. So do we need to waste potions, or do we get a rest in? Because Amiri's at 2 hit points, and I think our animal companion is really chewed up as well. Where is their damage? All right, we'll use potions. You rest before the bandits come? Okay, cool. I guess we could... Does Harem... Yes, nice. Whew. That's still not going to do it. Gets us pretty close, though. You will have all hit points? Okay. Cool. I was just paranoia. I didn't know if they were going to... Like, the normal resting rate for is what, 2 per character level, and Amiri second, so she'd get 4 hit points back. Those are the Pathfinder rules. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, this fight I remember being very tough. This is not an easy fight on hard difficulty. I'm prepared for the attack. Get in your positions and wait.
Finally, a fight! I was bored with all this talking!
Well, these aren't the heroics. These aren't the heroics I was hoping to write about, but I guess even the greatest heroes had to start somewhere.
I see that you're not easily cowed.
I beg you, be careful and please don't let Oleg do anything too risky. Oh, we should have talked to Bakken. Oh well.
Svetlana, go inside. We're gonna go and meet our guests.
Bakken doesn't have the feat that allows him to exclude people from his blast radius of his bombs. A few times he's actually done more damage to us than not. Okay. Without Valerie, let's see how this goes. Rage and I don't know, charge the archer? Let's see. I just need Harem to get in there. Sleep is your friend. Keycat. Fucking Harem's down already. What a bitch. Okay. Oh. Okay, that might have saved us. Let's do it again. Oh my goodness. Those fucking archers. We need to let Lindsay get her sleep spell off. Holy fuck, really? Oh, funny.
Your party's been defeated!
Uh-huh. It's a rough fight because you can't buff beforehand, where a lot of random encounters just allow you to stand around and get all your buffs off. I wonder if mage armor lasts long enough. Maybe I'll try casting that beforehand to see if it stays. I'm going to take a quick washroom break, though, as I ponder over this. The worst case scenario, we cheat and jack everyone's con up. But we'll be right back. Give me a second. Okay, we're back. Alright, we can ask Oleg to throw a thing. Tell me as much as you know. How many bandits are there? What do they want?
What do they want? Those blood-suckers think they own this land. They come, take whatever they want, steal the better part of our money every month as a tool for their leader. We even broke some through our gates, so couldn't try to hide from them or anything. No one knows exactly how many there are. Sometimes only 5 or 6, sometimes it's a whole gang. I've shown them what for long ago, if not for Svetlana.
Okay. You have nothing to fear. I'll help you deal with this attack.
Well, I appreciate your good intentions, but I may not have the best manners. But Oleg Levington is the last name you'll hear accused of being ungrateful. If we manage to defend this post, I'll reward you proper. We have to hide Svetlana. Please don't argue, Dove. Now, also, we need to decide on a plan. Go ahead and look around. There may be some tools that can be used for the battle. There's some solid traps around, some tar, and a box of alchemist fire, it looks like.
Alchemist fire? We could put it by the gate, light it off with a burning arrow, and the bandits are nearby.
But that could set the post on fire. Well, maybe if we covered the walls with something to protect them. All right, yes, I think that could work. I'll even shoot the arrow myself. Used to be pretty good with a bow back in my day.
All right. Let's just save this now that we've got him to shoot a thing. You know what? Let's get Bakken involved. A frail, disheveled old man wearing a stained and tattered robe gives you a gloomy look.
I'm Bakken, local herbalist. What brings you here?
We could help you. We could use your help in fighting the bandits.
Where's this coming from? What? You want an old man like me to fight? Here, take this potion. Consider that my help in your fight.
The bandits here bother you as much as they do Svetlana and Oleg. Maybe more. Help us get rid of them for good.
Oh, all right. We'll show them troublemakers. They're better than that to chase an old man around. Someone might even write up some verses about me. Maybe even some heroic ones.
Lindsay gives you a worried glance, then turns to Bakken.
Please be careful. Go ahead and help, but leave the heroics to us, you hear?
We'll talk later. All right. Take 2. I think I'm going to try to put a... fuck. Mage armor on the kitty cat right away. Although the kitty cat we need to charge in.
Finally, a fight! I was bored with all the talking.
Alright, we've already done this. Let's see how it goes. Welcome, bandits. Okay. That injured a bunch of them. Look at all that damage. Sweet. There you go, Oleg. Thanks, bud. Alright, Amiri. Rage. Oh, let's just get the meat in there. Kitty cat, you're gonna wait for a moment while we stick a spell on you. And Vinzi, as much as I want Bard Song to go off right away, I think we need to start that sleep spell. Let's aim it at the back. Okay, Black Dahlia has finished the mage armor. Let's just have her nuke people with Snowball. Lindsay, you done that sleep spell yet? Nope. Fucking Bakken. Just hurting everyone. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? A critical hit from the back row on the main character. Black Dahlia is dead. No. We were doing so well. All right. I guess the future queen dies. We gotta. How do you can't protect against that. Stupid DM lucky rolls. Yep. Did we save after we talked to Bakken? Okay. I purposely didn't save after talking to Bakken just in case Bakken was really annoying and ended up killing a bunch of us. But we've already talked to Oleg, so let's wait for the attack. We've gone through that dialogue. I'm enjoying my jujubes. $36 damage from the crit. That was some good damage. What's going on, man? Okay, let's try this again. Mage armor on the kitty. Hars, just get in there, buddy. Just get in there. Amiri, rage, get in there. And then, for going Bard Song, we're going to try to sleep in the middle of this mess. Just look at that damage that Bakken just... Like he did more damage to the party than he'd throw it further. Alright, what I wanted to see if... Did we get that mage armor off? We did, okay. We need to end... End some of those archers. Is Lindsay still casting sleep? I think so. Okay, not bad, not bad. Amiri's down. What is she doing? Is she still... Oh yeah, she's almost got the sleep spell off. Okay. There. Oh, did they both make their will save? Okay, that bandit's already down. Let's do a quick magic missile to get him down. I think Lindsay's gonna try to heal Amiri. Did Oleg go down? The cat's down. Lindsay and Black Dahlia against 2 archers. I think the rest of them are down. Including Haps Biden. Joe Biden? What? Haps Biden. Do we try to do damage or do we try to put him to sleep? Sleep takes so long. Amiri's at -12. Ugh. Let's do ear-piercing scream and a snowball. What the
end.
fuck?
Protect me, please. Serves you what? A miserable last chapter.
I wish we had Valerie. I honestly wish we had Valerie. We'll try it one more time, and then we're gonna cheat. We're gonna cheat our way past this if it doesn't work. Because we were doing the cheat, the cheat tutorial. Bakken did a bunch of damage to us. Let's leave him out of this time. I do have it on hard. Like we could reduce the difficulty to something manageable. I still think the sleep spell is the right choice. Let's get that in there. Let's concentrate on Haps, maybe? He seems to be pretty good at arching. And this archer, I think we're going to take down right away instead of buffing the cat. Kind of reduce the number of attacks against us. Amiri, get in there. I don't see anything else. Maybe we can charge. Harsk, we can maybe charge in. Well, have they not triggered the traps? Okay, we can spend. That's actually not a good. Are they evil? Yeah, I guess they're evil. Got it. Alright, that gives us a moment to buff. Dahlia, did you do your... They seem to be going after Oleg, which is interesting. Okay. Black Dahlia, let's give a buff to the Smilodon. Lindsay, did she get off her sleep? Is she still doing it? She's still doing it. quite yet. Alright, Lindsay, let's do the sleep again. Fuck, as if he made his save. Alright, let's get the cat in there.
I'll survive.
Holy
I always survive.
crap!
Repent.
What are you doing? Oh. It's the third time he made his will save. Third time.
Kill me quickly.
Yeah, which means I should have concentrated the sleep spell on the other guys. Oh well, fifth time's a charm. Let's just see how this goes. Are you attacking Harem? Oh, this arrow to the gut. Harem's down. We're left with Lindsay again.
What a miserable last
Huh.
chapter.
You're not supposed to win on hard, apparently. No, if I use the sleep spell in the pull the melees to harem and charge the archers, yeah, and not waste 3 sleep spells on haps. Waste them on the other guys. Oh, we've done it before. It's just Valerie is usually the I chose the wrong option in the throne room and got Harem instead of Valerie. I knew it was a bad idea not to. Yeah, Valerie fighting defensively, running in first.
Who will prevail? Doesn't matter.
Yep. Smilodon. Charge. Arch. Oops. Smilodon. Charge. Archer. Amiri. Charge and rage. Perhaps. Harsk could just wander into this mess. And then Lindsay's still trying to cast her sleep spell. Dahlia is going to use the last few charges on that one magic missile. Okay. And a guy really hurt. Yep. Lindsay. Do another sleep spell on this back guy. Yeah! The pendulum has swung the entire... Look at... Is Bakken dead? Shit. No, Bakken's there. Okay. Oleg, I don't think, can die. I think he just pops up afterwards.
Lost.
Harsk. Alright, we did it! Thanks. Thanks, Piranha Strike. Everyone's alive. I wouldn't call them well, but they're alive. And we'll let the Smilodon do the looting for us, because everyone's so goddamn injured. It's like the DM hated us for that encounter. Just hated us. We're so hurt! We're so hurt! It's nice that animals are trained for looting. Just wait until we create the custom party. I'm gonna create 4 other dudes for five created characters total, and each of them I figured out a way to get animal companion. So we're gonna have a like field full of animals. It'll be a zoo. It'll be a zoo.
And our Bakken here taught them a thing or two as well, says Oleg. Now, my lady, head on up to the guest rooms on the 2nd floor. You deserve some rest after such a battle. I need to clean things up. And this is for your efforts. Now, don't offend me by trying to turn it down. Just take it. Just take it. An honest fight deserves an honest reward. If that were a more common practice in this world, I think life would be so much better on Galarian. Which is the name of the world. Let's chit-chat with Bakken. We should show them what's for. Alright. Let's go up to the upper floor. And now we don't have to adventure with these people anymore. They can be our counselors, our generals, our grand diplomat. We're moving so slowly, as we're tired and heavy encumbered. Hi, Svetlana. How are you doing?
Glad it's all over. Talk tomorrow once I finish working.
We'll take your cheese and your potatoes and retire. Oh, look. Let's loot the inn that we're sleeping in. Loot, loot, loot. Ooh, the good belt. Let's have our You wake up from a nasty dream that tortured you almost all night long. In it, you saw a wall of unnaturally thick fog that surrounded you, slowly moving closer and closer. A quick look at the window, and you find out that the fog was not a figment of your imagination, not a dream, and then...
Hear me. Please hear me.
Her voice...
Can you hear me? Please.
Her voice is barely more than a whisper as she reaches towards you. A half-transparent outline of a beautiful nymph appears before you. It seems that you only can see or hear the nymph. Who are you?
Who am I? Just a tear shed by the land itself. The bitter sigh of nature. I am a nymph, the guardian of this area. The defeated guardian. Call me the guardian of the bloom, if you wish.
Very well then. I'm glad my adventures begin with such a beautiful sight.
Beauty is so tender. It can so easily be crushed under the blows of cruel fate. But you can save it from being undone.
What do you want from me?
Aid, salvation. We have a common enemy, and long have I searched for someone who can defeat him. The one you call the Stag Lord. As a storm strikes ruthlessly with gusts and lightning, the Stag Lord wreaks havoc with the swords of his servants. And not just in the world of people. The land also suffers from the evil he brings. My forests and my flowers suffocate in this fog. Soon even I will vanish, as the last ray of light fades at dusk.
This Stag Lord is responsible for the fog?
Yes. It hides his fortress as well as his dark deeds. But while responsible, he did not create this affliction. It is the work of a powerful druid who has betrayed even himself. I know not why the powers did not leave this renegade, but even I was unable to defeat him.
How can I help?
This fog, it enshrouds, entangles, suffocates. If only I could learn how it was created. But my powers wane. I have barely the strength to call out to you. All I know for certain is that somewhere in this forest lies an old house, and it echoes with the remnants of a strange power. The Stag Lord and his druid were there. The fog hides this place from me, but I can point you to the bandits' camp near the Thornford. Make them tell you where this place is. Go there and listen to the echo, catch the whispers, search for anything that can tell you how the fog was created. Once the fog clears, nature will breathe again, and you will be able to easily find your way to the fortress of our mutual enemy.
Alrighty then.
I don't believe in fate, stranger, but our meeting seems more than a coincidence.
The nymph's whisper fades as she disappears. Weird drumming. Alrighty then. Time for us to do some mercenary creation. Talk to Svetlana. Good day. I hope you're feeling all right after the battle. I can't thank you enough for what you've done. I definitely don't want to waste your time, but if you have a moment, I have a request. What is it that you want to ask me? This is a very personal request, and maybe not important enough for your time. I completely understand if you say no, but for the first time the Stag Lord's thugs came here demanding money. They also took my wedding ring, just tore it off my hand. It's just a trinket, really, but it meant so much to me. I remember every moment of the day that Oleg came to me, that ring in his hand, to ask if I'd marry him. I was standing in a fancy dress on the stairs of my father's home, fearing that I'd misheard something, or that I'd said something stupid and everyone around me would laugh. If you happen to find my ring among those bandits' possessions, please bring it back to me. It's easy to recognize. My name is engraved inside the band. There is one more thing. Among the bandits there's a dark-haired woman who wields dual axes. She's not bad in a fight. In fact, she can be extremely dangerous and cruel. But please, I beg you, show her mercy if you have the chance. I'd be happy to help, Svetlana. I'm so grateful for your help. Got that quest. Alright, it's time to create some mercenaries. We need to do one thing first, because the file that contains those mercenaries will also contain all of the other characters in it. And there isn't really a nice way to distinguish between the PCs. Like, the names don't appear in that file, so one way to identify the NPCs is to look at the stats involved. So I'm just going to write down quickly the stats of each of the NPCs. Whoops. 10. Ah. Mary's is 10. And we've got Lindsay and Harem. And 16. Now, let's have fun creating some mercs, shall we? Let's make a save file before mercs. The elf looks straight at you, through tangled hair falling over his face.
Hey, you're an adventurer, right? Seeking your fortune in the Stone Lands? You're not the only one of your kind here. Take my advice. Keep your eyes open and watch your back. Sometimes the ones who call yourselves friends are more dangerous than your enemies.
Who are you?
Honoriel Eight Eyes. Once upon a time, I was famous throughout Absalom. Honoriel Eight Eyes, the Reckless Six. Well, glory passes quickly. A few miserable decades later, and no one recognizes you on the street anymore. What a shame.
What are you doing here?
I sit here waiting for adventurers who are in need of help. Maybe sitting here in the backwoods tavern, but in Absalom I have lots of friends who are eager to make a few coins. They may have brave hearts, but shallow pockets. A little gold would be welcome change for them. I could send them a message, and they'll come from Absalom through a portal. If you're interested, just give me a sign and we'll arrange everything right away.
I need loyal and experienced fighters.
I have friends just like that. Just decide who exactly you need and they will come on my signal. This will cost you 4,500 gold pieces.
I've already hacked the file to give me lots of gold. I agree.
Alrighty.
I already have names in mind. Let's see. So my party next. Ganymede is going to be our half-orc barbarian ranger, but I've got a better picture for him. He's going to be like a mastodon warrior with a mastodon. Nephariah Reborn will be our creepy negative energy oozing cleric. Sophocles will be our Azimar. Anger Bodki will be our Inquisitor monster tactician. Randomly, how's it going? Okay, so let us build the... some portraits already made just for the occasion. Let's find, where is Ganymede? Ganymede. Let's copy that. Replace files in the destination. Yep. Oop. And then refresh the portrait. There's Ganymede. Looking forward to some nutty hacks. Yeah, we're going to hack up all these guys. Alright, so that is Ganymede. We'll just make him a half-orc, but he is really... beard? Sure. Kind of looks like a trunk. Make him super big. Alright, there's Ganymede. Ganymede's going to be a barbarian. Mad Dog, because Mad Dog gives us an animal companion. Hilarious. Animal companion, we're going to give him a mastodon, because he's an elephant man himself. Just cuz. And then we'll give him... racial bonus strength. Okay. So 20, 10, 14, 10, 10, 8. Let's make a note of his stats. It'll help us identify which rows in the party file are Ganymede's. Ganymede, no, this is not an NPC. This is one I found the picture and decided we're just gonna create a dude for this. So Ganymede is new. Black Dahlia is new. Actually, they're all new. I don't think any of these were pre-existing PCs. These are things that Marty would create as NPCs or characters if he was playing. Anger Bodki, the name is the name of the mother of monsters in the Legends campaign, but I think I would reuse that name if I was going to create like a summoner, and you'll see her crazy token in a minute. All right, I think aside from int, we'll be able to recognize, and I guess con, we'll be able to recognize this character. Why don't I go con 13 and 12? That way we can... What I'm trying to do is make the stats initially unique enough in their array so that I could identify that this is indeed the character we're editing. Okay. We want this guy to be... I actually want good persuasion for this character because I think that includes intimidate. Knowledge, nature, he will be one of the nature-y guys. No, I think we should do the mobility and athletics and then perception. feat, we are going to go with power attack, because it's a feat that keeps on giving. And is this the bug where we can't hear the... We'll just give him an aggressive voice and call him Ganymede. I really don't think it matters what alignment he is. He is a barbarian. We'll go chaotic neutral. Alright, there's Mad Dog Ganymede. Oh, he starts off as second level. Cool. I don't think she gave birth to Ukar's baby yet. It was close, though. It was close. Fast movement. Cool. Pack tactics? Yeah, bonus versus flanking. That's pretty cool. No feat this level because that's second. Oh, are we third? Sweet. And I think his build is just barbarian all the way. No, we were gonna mix it up. Shit. Let me check my notes. For him, we were gonna go Mad Dog Barbarian 16, Vivisectionist 2, Fighter 2. Vivisectionist because we want sneak attack and mutagen, which stacks with rage and with enhancement bonuses. And then Fighter for heavy armor. So I think let's take that now. Let's take the first level of oops. Did I? Oh, fuck. Did I back out of all of it? Shit. We'll just jam through this again.
All this waiting bores me. I lead, you follow.
Okay, good strength. We spent those properly. Power attack and a mastodon. Yeah, we might recreate some version of. I might use Ganymede as an NPC in the Titan's Gift campaign. There are a lot of anthropomorphic races in that game, so yeah, I might reuse him. You know what? I kind of want to go Alchemist and Fighter right away. I want my mutagen and I want heavy armor. So I'm going to go Alchemist next. Persuasion, Perception, Mobility, Athletics. Okay, that's good. Oh yeah, and a shield spell. Wait, yeah, he's going to be a 2-weapon wielder. So a shield, an enlarged person, and... Heal my wounds. Okay, and then a fighter for the heavy armor. And it's going to be a 2-handed fighter. Wait, let me see. Strong grip and 2 feats. He's only going 2 levels of fighter, so I don't think it matters. because you don't get the two-handed weapon training till later. What am I giving up? I'd rather have will bonus versus fear than a +2 versus CMD. That seems right. Okay. So fighter. And we'll take Boon Companion now so that the... oh, fuck. It's the wrong kind of alchemist. Let's go back. Oh, this is what I get for jamming through things quickly. My bad. Third time's the charm. Alright. Barbarian. Mad Dog. Animal Companion. Mastodon. Good strength.
Not working like that.
Alchemist. Vivisectionist for sneak attack. Shield spell, enlarge person, cure light wounds. That's correct. Fighter. Regular fighter. Both fighter feats are good, so we're going to go Boon Companion to make the Animal Companion awesome. And this is a fighter feat. I think we wanted Cleave and then Cleaving Finish. Weapon Focus Earthbreaker. What were the feats that I had for this build? Accomplished Sneak Attacker, Boon Companion, and I didn't fill anything else out. That's why I'm drawing a blank. Okay, we're going to go Weapon Focus Earthbreaker. Cool. Alright, so we've got our first mercenary down. And... oh, why are there 3 of them? Oh, because I failed? Interesting. Because I backed out after... Ugh. Whoa. How do I get rid of them? Do I go outside and then... how do I delete? I think there's a way to delete. That is horrible UI. That could be a little bit better. Okay, the one we want to keep is the one with 29 hit points, who is the Vivisectionist Mad Dog Fighter. How many points? 29. I think I can... yeah. Okay. That was a waste of gold, but we already cheated with the gold, so we're fine. Alright, so we've got Ganymede, our Vivisectionist Mad Dog Fighter. We need to up some of his stats. 13, especially the int if we want him to cast cast spells. You need a goblin in your party. Pooh the goblin? Poog the goblin, sorry. I read that too quickly. We will eventually get the goblin, but we'll finish creating our mercs. The next merc that we're going to create, I don't know if it's going to be the most effective, but I really want to try it out, and that's a negative energy channeling cleric. I found this really cool image, and I think I've got some feats decided for it. Because a negative energy channeler needs to walk into melee lots to use touch spells and to cast or to use the channel negative energy, they need good AC. So I think dipping one level into fighter to get heavy armor and tower shield is the way to go. We're gonna make this guy creepy. He's gonna be evil, and the theme of the party is animal companions. So this one will have a centipede animal companion, and in order to do that, we need to choose Gosray, who grants animal domain. The Force is with you, and is now with us. Welcome to the channel. Negative energy is just bad, as in bad for enemies, or is it not as effective? Yeah, it deals 30 damage, but it deals 30 damage to everything. So, you know what? I kind of want to try it. Yeah, welcome to the channel. I want to try it, and then if not, in middle game, if it's not working, then we can concentrate on all the Uki necromancy spells that clerics get, and then in the later part of the game, as this build suggests, we'll concentrate on summoning. So this is my experimental. I haven't really played through it. I want to see what it feels like, and I found this really cool image to use. However, if you're going to create mercenary after mercenary, I think you have to, and in order to get the portraits to work properly, I think you have to save and reload. I don't know if they fixed the bug. I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Can you selective channel negative energy? Yes, you can. So we're going to create all the mercs, and then we're going to hack up their ability scores, and I can show you how to do that. We can drop a little bit of XP into them as well. Yeah, it's kind of like spreading around the damage a little bit. He might be the support character. If I had to drop one of the 5 characters, it might be that character to drop if you had to take 2 of the NPCs out on an adventure. But we'll create him. Let's go with, yep, we need more. Let's open the portraits folder, and we'll drop in Nephariah Reborn is what I'm calling this dude. Where did the portraits folder go? Oh, it's right here. It's on my other monitor. Copy here. Replace files. All right, done. Isn't this the creepiest shit? Yeah. We're going to say this dude's story is he was an Aasimar who died, and then the fungal growth that kind of grew in his bones made him reborn. And he's all creepy now. He's all creepy and negative energy and wonderful. So there's Nephariah Reborn. And then we're going to give him I think Aasimar is his base race. Let me check my build notes. Yeah, we'll make him a regular Aasimar for the +2 wisdom, +2 charisma. Yeah, regular Aasimar, and then we'll give him, I don't know, no hair, a dark beard, unless there's a That's kind of creepy as well. Cleric. Regular Azamar of Gazra. Channel negative energy. Animal domain for the animal companion. And then I think weather. Little storm bursts. And lightning bolts. Versus electricity and electricity resistance. You know what? Air is kind of... Oh, there's a lot of, what do you call them? Will-o-wisps in this game. And just a natural resist electricity is kind of nice. What do you guys think? An air domain, water domain, or weather? Weather domain for the lightning bolts. Alright, he'll just be an angry mother. Okay. Now we need good wisdom and good chaw. Just jack our wisdom all the way. Dump the rest of it into charisma, and we'll fix the rest of his stats. Where we go. He will be our knowledge religion guy. Does he need persuasion? No, he'll be knowledge lore. Nature. Good. Choose abilities. Selective channel right away, so we're not neg energying our allies. And it does say in the description, whenever you channel positive energy to heal the living or channel negative energy to heal the undead, you do not affect allies. When you channel positive energy to deal damage to undead or channel negative energy to damage the living, which is what we want, you do not affect allies. So that is that, even though the text at the top doesn't mention channel negative. The fine print, if you will, does. Okay? Let's give him a madman voice and call him Nephariah Reborn. And he's going to be evil. Evil. Alright, there's our insane negative energy channeler. Looks good to me. Alright, and we're going to give him fighter right away because we want him to wear heavy armor and carry a tower shield. And that will slow down the rate at which he casts spells and channels, but I think it's a trade-off that I'm willing to make. And as his combat feat, I think we're going to go armor, focus, heavy armor. Because we want him to be tanky. Probably not the best feat in the world, but... And then we'll go back to cleric. And this one we want... Look at my build notes. Oh, I chose shield for armor focus, whatever. Combat casting extra channel. I don't think we're going to do boon companion because we're only missing one level. It seems kind of like a waste. Combat casting, though, given that he's going to be in the thick of things. Alright, that's Nephariah. Cool. Now we've got two more to create. We're going to create our true healer. Because I find, what's his name, the elf, or the Azamar, way too squishy, wearing no armor. I prefer to create our own cleric. Now, this guy is going to be a cleric of Gazre. No, sorry, a cleric of Eraztil for several reasons. Healing domain. Did they get healing domain? No, animal domain, sorry. Community domain for the really pimp-ass powers, and community domain, and then longbow so that he can stay behind and not have to get into melee. So let's buy another... So this is why we need to save our game and then reload. Because if I change those portraits, then both characters get that portrait. So we actually need a new this graphics loses its luster after a while. I'm trying to hunt down the moving menu. Before marks. Whoops. Not very descriptive. Now we'll do the positive energy cleric with an animal companion. Booyah! A horde of beasts. Okay, this should be a blank folder now. Great. And I found a cool picture of what looked like a winged owl man. And we'll use that. Where did this go? Do I have the right folder? Yep. Copy those here. Replace the files in that folder. Now when we refresh, yay! He will be an Azamar as well. Thank you, Bunny. Yeah, you've got hours and hours and hours of stuff to watch, Bunny. Feel free to ask us any questions about it. Alright, so new merc. Sophocles, we will make an Azamar. We want the Plumekith Azamar. I think those get the +2 wisdom, +2 dex. I don't know. What are we going to do with this? Beard and hair, kind of a pinkish. Sure. I don't know. Did that matter? Alright, this guy's going straight cleric. Cleric for days. Plumekith. Let me just make sure that Plumekith's the right one. +2 wisdom, +2 dex. We want wisdom because cleric, and then dex because archer, or should we go +2 charisma because we're a channeler? Maybe we go normal. How is this party going to deal damage with 2 clerics? Animal companions. All the animal companions. And then we've got the Mad Dog Barbarian. That is the weakness. They don't have a lot of front line aside from the small horde of animal companions. You know what? Maybe we won't go Plumekith. I think channeling's more important. +2 to charisma. Deity selection. Oh, Eraztil. Channel positive. Domain is going to be animal, and then domain is going to be community, because look at this power. At 8th level, you create a ward that gives all friendly creatures in the area a sacred bonus of your wisdom mod on all saving throws and attack rolls. It sounds like a sacred bonus, which probably stacks with a lot of things. Crazy. And then the low-level power is pretty good too. The calming touch is pretty good because it gets rid of fatigue, some fatigue, and you are fatigued often in this game. Selective channel, and we'll make him lawful neutral and pious sounding, and this will be Sophocles. Cool. We've got our healer. Wow. That was a boring level. All right, let me just take a glance here what I did for the build. Sophocles. Right, his favorite weapon is longbow, so we're gonna sprinkle in some of the bow feats. Weapon focus. No, we need point blank shot and all that junk. Which they're telling us not to take because our dex isn't very high, but we won't listen to them. Because we're going to hack their ability scores in a minute. Cool. That was Sophocles is our main our archer slash healer. And then we've got our negative energy tank, our ragey barbarian, and then our main, who is basically going to go into arcane trickster with Sylvan sorceress core and vivisectionist, giving us some of the prereqs. All right, and then the last one we're going to create for a party of 5 is going to be our monster hunter inquisitor. Monster hunter inquisitor, or should we go just straight vivisectionist alchemist? That would break our theme of animal companions. So I think we're going to go with the monster hunter. All right, but we got to do this little save thing in order to get the folder for the custom portraits to work properly. I think the game assumed. Have you tried Strength Rogue? I have not tried Strength Rogue. With like double slice and some critty weapons. A strength-based vivisectionist with double strike, with double slice is the feat I'm trying to think of. That is a way to go. I'll tell you what, given that we've got control over XP, if one of these characters doesn't work out, or we find we're getting our asses beat too often, then I can always go back and create another one. Long spear and cleave, and I guess combat reflexes. A strength-based ranger with a composite longbow is fun. Yeah. All right, we can go back and create them. I'm gonna stick with the original builds that I've got in front of me, but those are some awesome ideas. Strength-based rogue or vivisectionist, something with a lot of reach and then the ranger. Let's try this one more time. Portraits folder. There's another folder. 90. Okay. Kind of wanted to use these tokens. Copy. Copy. Place files. There we go. And refresh. Yeah, I saw that token and went, I gotta create a character for this. Oh, really? That's really interesting. Like a Bardiche wielding paladin might be an interesting combo. Okay, and then Inquisitors need wisdom. So this is definitely going to be the wisdom dex build. Left-handed. Inquisitor, monster tactician. Plumkith. 2 dex and wisdom. Raztil and Gazra. No, not Gazra. And then domain is animal. I know, that's Twinkie. Oh, well. What do we need? We've got an arcane person. We need stealth. Perception isn't bad. Our main person has the trickery and persuasion. Crazy orc axe? Oh, the dual orc axe. I haven't played with that one either. Oh, skills. She is an archer. I think whoever said it was one of you said, how are we going to deal damage? I think that will be the main problem with the party, is dealing vicious damage in melee. And spell focus, conjuration. Hear anything. She'll be neutral. Wait for it. Alright, what other spell? She's gonna be a stand in the back kind of person. Prot from alignment, maybe? Remove fear? We wanted augment summoning and teamwork feat. I forget, do all of her animal companions get it? Or is it all of her summoned monsters get it? Summon tactics. Every time a monster tactician casts a summoning spell, all creatures summoned by the spell are treated as if they knew all the monster tactician's teamwork feats. Interesting.